Welcome back to the show. You can send us your tweets on the show to CTV_Bolaji A. CTV_Bolaji A. You can also send your comments or questions to the tweets of the other anchors of the show, talking about both Cinemafy and also Harry Tagbe. We'll be glad to hear from you. Okay, there you have it at Bosun Business and, of course, that of Harriet as well. Over 2,500 participants will be attending this year's World Economic Forum in Switzerland. Now, the theme of that event is the fourth industrial revolution. Topics that range from technology, science, and education are on the list. And Gabriel Davos, an economist and the chief executive of UHY Margie & Co., joins us to do a preview of the event. Thank you, Mr. Davos.
Thank you.
And glad you could come all the way here. Okay, when we hear the issue of a meeting like this, when you look at the fact that world leaders gather every year to discuss issues that affect the globe, and this year for the World Economic Forum, the theme is the fourth industrial revolution. Does that strike any chord in you in terms of the theme?
Well, I think the technology is moving in a manner that defies prediction. At some point, we thought that we were purely in the information age. We were in the information technology. And we are beginning to find that the things created from information technology is creating a new industry. We are moving from the internet of human beings to internet of things. We are moving from cars that have electronic facilities run by a driver to carless drivers. You are moving into 3D printing, where you can manufacture something as complex in a car from essentially a laptop and a room. So technology is moving at a pace that even technology itself cannot predict. And that's why there's the possibility of a reference to a fourth revolution, because it just requires one very intelligent, just one person with a very unique research or intuition or intelligence to redefine the industry very rapidly.
So it seems our lives is being run by technology. I know that the topic, which is a fourth industrial revolution, according to what the founder of the forum said, it said that this refers to the fusion of technologies across the physical, digital, and biological worlds, which is creating entirely new capabilities and dramatic impacts on political, social, and economic system. Now, the speed, scale, and systemic nature of this transformation has the potential to disrupt all sectors and call into question the essence of human nature and identity. It seems that technology itself is changing the dynamics of the human race in terms of how things have been done faster. But who are those to drive this? We've seen how young people have been able to, get into this mood and drive the growth of the internet and, of course, the use of technology devices. But apart from that, who are those you think can make these changes at this point?
Well, in the old technology, you needed massive research labs owned by the Harvard universities of this world, the multinationals. Well, starting with somebody like Mark Zuckerberg, who started Facebook, you find one guy sitting in a dorm or in his father's garage and completely changes everything. So it's even impossible to see who will create the next disruption. It's just completely impossible. Because with the internet, you can be anywhere in the world. You can come up with an idea at 8 o'clock in the morning, and by 8 p.m., you are changing the world because you are able to redefine everything. Robots are now running hotels. They are running homes when the owner is not there. You probably will get a robot that will start cooking for you. So you have quite
Okay, while we're trying to sort that out, I know that the Nigerian delegation is expected to be led by the President, Muhammadu Buhari, and of course, he is be leading other members of his cabinets and officials of the Nigerian government. What do you think should be the take-home for the Nigerian delegation at that meeting?
Well, I think in terms of technology, we are still in the woods. Certainly, we are not able to play at any significant level of technology, but we will be able to listen to what is happening. We will be able to take home some messages, but we do not have the capacity yet to be an active player as a country. But you do have individuals who certainly can play a very significant role in ensuring that we as Nigerians play the role of defining the path of the new technological revolution. As individuals, Nigerians, you find Nigerians in many parts of the world who are right at the cutting edge of technology and will definitely play a role. But as a country, if you look at the facilities we have in our research facilities in our universities, you cannot say as a country we can really begin to define any new paths that are cutting edge. But individuals here in Nigeria or abroad from Nigeria will certainly play a significant role in that.
Do you think that we're doing enough investment in the technology space
Certainly
as a country?
Not. No, we are not. We are nowhere near doing that. We are very, very far from doing anything significant. Individuals are investing in themselves and trying to develop themselves. But if you look at institutions, they are not doing. First is the priority, the sense of priority at any point in time. The commitment to put money in research was not there in a very significant manner. It did not exist. There were research institutions that were severely underfunded, so they did not really make the kind of impact that you would expect. But gradually, individuals again will make a difference. And if you look at the economy now, it's almost impossible to expect significant parts of our budget to go into research.
Okay, the issue of education will also top the list of issues that will be raised at that meeting. And of course, when we come back home and you look at how our education system is, what do you think can be done to revamp it and, of course, to raise it to the level at which we can say, yes, technology can drive the educational sector as well? Because that is also very key. What level of education do we have for the young people, even for those who are older?
Well, education is, whether at the state, federal, or local government level, it's always a question of how much are you putting into education? How much are you directing whatever is available to specific realizable objectives? Right now, the government struggles to put a certain percentage, 10%, 5% in education. And even that, because of the way we manage our resources, perhaps 80% of that is lost through corruption and wastage. So first, you want to address efficient use of whatever is allocated to education. How much of that is spent on teaching? That is, teaching materials and quality of the teachers, improving the quality of teachers, which is different from infrastructure, windows, doors, air conditioning, those basic things that make education easy to deliver to the students. So there is a huge issue of the priority of how we spend monies and how much is spent on non-teaching related activities within the budget, education budget.
Now, there is world leaders who will be attending. What do you think they should be telling the participants?
Well, most of the participants have an idea of what's happening. They live in societies that are impacted by technology on a daily basis. And they know that one of the things that is certain now is that it's impossible to predict the direction technology will go. And that's so what everyone is trying to understand in a forum like that is, how do we prepare for the unpredictable? How do we create a mindset that accepts that tomorrow will not only be different from today, we don't even know the directions in which tomorrow will be. We don't know whether technology will be all for good, for example, or it will actually destroy us because we create technology that we cannot control. That's a major question that the technology world is having to deal with now. Because you can control technology if all the activities are within institutions. But if an individual in his home can just create technology and put it out there because of the internet, before anyone can talk of controlling it, then that is a major concern about how do you manage technology.